Welcome to Swing Trade WhatsApp. My name is Kumar Osok. Before we start, the disclaimer is that I am not a SEBI registered advisor, and before any investment decision, please consult your professional financial advisor. Rule stays the same, and I would always stress that please stay with Nifty 500 stocks, considering the level of volatility at this year. So, how was the market today? Today it was quite volatile because today was the expiry day, monthly expiry. So even weekly expiry is also having a lot of volatility. So obviously this was expected that monthly volatility will be there. So every time, every 1 hour, half an hour, I see 100 points up or 100 points down in Nifty 50 was like a normal thing. So at this moment, considering that level of volatility and the result seasons, you must be very careful not to be too panic. At the same time, you must be also observant that where the opportunities are coming. So what I did, I mostly took positions in crude refineries. So basically Reliance, Hindustan Petroleum and Chennai Petroleum, there I took small position, and why I did that in the next page we'll discuss. Then I did a bit of bottom fishing. Basically Anand Rathi, Sirma and Godfrey Philip I did bottom fishing. So why I did that? So if you see Anand Rathi's quarterly results, last Q1, Q2, Q3, they are so exceptional. I mean, result was so good. But still, for no reason today, Anand Rathi at a one point of time, it corrected around 8%, more than 8%. And at the end, it closed only by 1.5 or 2%. That means it was, meaning the market was totally making the people panic so that they can remove all the loose hands, and then very soon the stock will run. That is what at least I expected. So I was waiting, and when there is a good correction, I took a good position there. Similarly, Sirma. So all the EMS stocks are really been hammered for whatsoever reason, because maybe what I feel that most of the, maybe the investors feel that because a lot of trade deals are going to happen this year, India might open the market to most of the countries there. So the EMS companies in India probably lose their control to the market, because many ready to sell products will come from the other markets. They are producing, investing, and then maybe government of India will reduce the PLI scheme investment, the contribution. So considering all that, already EMS stocks are significantly been beaten down. But I feel Sirma will do well, because after 2 days only the result will come, and I feel considering the level of corrections it had, I feel Sirma will give a good result, at least acceptable result, and as soon as that result is out, stock will run up. That's what my expectation. So that is why I took a small position, not a big position, but I took a position there. Similarly, Godfrey Philip. Why I took Godfrey Philip a small position? Why? Because um, actually the February 1 budget day is coming. Nowadays the investors are taking too much action to the small impacts, maybe because of the liquidity issue, maybe because the FIAs are selling, so all that creating lot of liquidity issue, and then stocks are really hammering out. But what I feel that the pan masala stocks or those gutkha stocks, I mean, they will nicotine waste, those stocks will definitely do well, considering the level of infrastructure will be built in India. If you really observe, after our general election, already 1.5 years has been passed. That means next 3.5 years, government will spend a lot of money in urbanization and plus rural development. So that means when construction goes up, the consumption of gutkhas and this kind of this one increases. If you really observe the labor class people who work really hard in harsh weather conditions, then without these products they cannot sustain. They cannot work for a long time. So consumption is bound to go. When consumption demand is there, whatever price you set, people will consume, because it's a habit. It's a bad habit, but it's a habit. You cannot control that. So because of that, I feel as soon as the budget day is over, then investors will start to realize the impact will be minimal, and then once the result is out, convince people will be convinced, and stock will start to make uh, uh, upward swing. That is my expectation. So I took little risky bet here, but no risk, no gain. So that's the philosophy. Now moving on. Okay, now investment looks like this. I always meant that graphite and HEG are doing well because Impact is obvious that we need graphite rods for generating or producing steel, green steel. And when there is an FTA getting written with India and Europe, that means to export more and more steel to Europe market, we are forced to move to green steels. And there, graphite rods are significantly required. Similarly, for battery processing, for battery technology, also we need a lot of graphite. So these two stocks, whereas correcting a lot, but future will be there. There will be a bull run when lot like copper or zinc, graphite stocks also will run. That's what my expectation. So with that concept, I have also taken position. Then food for the thought. So this week, Indian Energy Week is going on in 2026. Already PM has announced that 500 billion investments will be there. And then in energy sector, India has to be self-sufficient when we are expecting that 8% and above GDP growth expected every year. That means we have to have enough deals to have sufficient energy. Without enough energy, we cannot, you know, achieve those level of growth. So for that, we are making a lot of efforts. If you see the government of India making a lot of efforts in Middle East with USA, with Canada nowadays, I can observe, and wherever it is possible, India is trying to secure a lot of energy deals. So that is no brainer. And then second is that we are the second largest refineries. Our capacity, refining capacity, is the second largest. So we will, once we get those, crude, then we will make petroleum products, we'll make diesel and all that, and then we have market all over. Once we make a lot of deals, if you already see, we already had UK deals, FTA with UK, then today with Europe. Looks like very soon we will make deals with Canada as well. There is no surprise, it will be there. Now because now the path has been clear, the rule has been set. So everyone want to just copy that rule. And you already see New Zealand already made. I am not surprised if Canada, Australia, and few other Asian countries also come and make deals with this footprint. So what lies is that we are going to have a lot of market where we can sell our petroleum products, petrochemicals and diesel and all that. And who will be the beneficiary? Our capacity. So the way we generate the amount of the volume we produce as refineries, we will make, in this area probably we will make good amount of money. With that, then which company will do well? I feel rather than we target the the companies who sell in the retail market, we should target the companies who all are not into the retail market. What does that mean? So let's compare between Hindustan Petroleum and Chennai Petroleum. So Hindustan Petroleum does the refining, at the same time they sell in the retail market in the petrol pumps. So what problem they face, that as soon as let's say they got good price, let's say the price increased, the input price increased, the crude price increased, they immediately cannot increase their pump, petrol pump, petrol station price, because it is controlled by the government of India. There they make losses actually. But let's say Chennai Petroleum, they just refine and sell it to Indian Oil, which is the parent. That means in their balance sheet, in Chennai Petroleum's balance sheet, there is no reliability to sell or make losses for the retailers. So that means Chennai Petroleum's result will be looking like comparatively always better. So you already see in Q3, compare Hindustan Petroleum's Q3 and Chennai Petroleum's Q3. See, Chennai Petroleum did superbly well, and then Chennai Petroleum has capacity to refine those hard, the thick crude like Venezuela oil, the Russia oil, so that it has the capability to refine all those sets of oil those requires, those has more demand in the market. So I am bit bullish on Chennai Petroleum, but at the same time I am little worried that it's already been ran up a lot actually. So either if it makes, let's say, 5-10% correction and after that again bounces back, that probably would be the nice time to take allocation. So still observant, making small SIP based investment I am doing on that area. But I feel that crude refiners will have good days going ahead. So with that, I would thank you for your time, and I would recommend that please support and motivate me by liking and subscribing. With that, uh, Bye.